Russell Brand, the famous British comedian, has now just been indicted for various assault charges. Let's get into it. Russell Brand, the 49-year-old British comedian who's well known for his starring in comedies and movies like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Get Him to the Greek. I think he also has a stand-up comedy special that I think he has a couple actually, stand-up comedy specials that he's very well known for, as well as a podcast. I think he has a podcast. I see him talking on some show, but I'm not sure if it's his podcast or if it's just a guest host. I'm not sure, but I know he's a very well-known, successful British comedian. And now, as you can see here, he has just recently been indicted for numerous assault charges, as you can see here. You can read them for yourself. The Metropolitan Police Service in the UK has issued this statement. Now, it's important to note that these charges, number one, are just charges and allegations. They have not been proven yet. Every time I see these complaints or these charges come up, I see people online say, oh, well, this person has been indicted or he's been prosecuted. That means he's this. No. You have to wait till the person has actually been convicted and these allegations has been proven in court. And as of right now, you can prove them by either the defendant just pleading guilty to it, which has not happened here. In fact, Russell Brand, he's actually just saying, he can't wait. He thinks it's great that he gets the chance to defend himself in court for these charges. And also, of course, the prosecutor can prove them beyond a reasonable doubt. But I don't know the standard level of doubt over in the UK. This is over in the UK, so their law is a little bit different, but very similar. Nonetheless, I was asked before about these charges, about charges like this. Here's the thing. These charges are allegations, as you see in the article. They allegedly occurred in 1999 and in 2005. And as you know, right now it's currently 2025, and 1999 is 26 years ago, and 2005 is 20 years ago. I appeared on a podcast where the interviewer asked me about, what I think about charges, people bringing charges from so long ago, sometimes 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And we've also heard about entertainers being charged from 40 and 50 years ago sometimes. So I was asked about that. I said, well, let me just give you the legal perspective on this. The legal perspective is this. Typically, most prosecutors do not like to take cases where the allegations of incidents occurred so long ago, primarily because it's very difficult to prove them. Witnesses' memories fade, evidence gets lost, people pass away, die, move on, or relocate out of the country or what have you. So it's very difficult to often prove those type of cases. That's why a lot of prosecutors don't like taking those cases, at least criminally. And civilly, it's the same thing. Even in a civil suit, it's very difficult. Conversely, it's also very difficult for a defendant to defend a claim that happened so long ago for the same reasons. It's so hard to bring up evidence when you're asking somebody to say, hey, where were you 30 years ago? What happened? It's very difficult to prove. So that's from a legal perspective. And that's what I always think, because court's all about proof and evidence and the rules of evidence. And when you have cases from this long ago, you run smack dab right into those evidentiary rules of every state in America. Now, this has occurred in the UK, and I'm sure it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna have to prove these things. You just can't, it's one thing to make allegations, it's another thing to actually prove it. So you tell me, this is not a video about his guilt or innocence. I don't know, I wasn't there, I haven't seen the evidence. This is all about, what do you all think about people bringing charges from so long ago where it's going to be tough to get evidence, it's going to be tough for the defendant to defend it, it's going to be tough to prove their case, with people's memories fading. Sometimes the witnesses have died or moved on, relocated, or what have you. What do you guys think? Do you think they should be filling up the courtroom with these type of proceedings that were they alleged incidents that occurred so many years ago? Or do you think nah, man, they should let it go? If they waited so long, they should let it go. You tell me what you think. I would love to hear your thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and let's talk about it, because I welcome this type of dialogue. You already heard my legal perspective. of what most district attorneys and what most prosecutors think. But now I want to hear what you think. You tell me your thoughts below. It's your brother, Attorney Jeff.